I see stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
We get the ever creative S name for Parisian player. I love Lamp for New Life. Dat for datlossit.
And 3 links. Nobody going off Sprite.
We don't know what ninnyz planning on going with yet. It'll be a surprise to us all.
Datlossit has BMOS on his tracker.
ninnyz is going with a different sprite.
Pretty intense match here. Everyone in here is pretty good. I'm well aware of some pretty good times from these folks in various races. They performed well. New Life and Parisian player played in my tournament once already, and they did extremely well.
You remember what their average time was?
Parisian player got 111, something like that. It was one. No, it was 113. They were the first ones to get like less than 90 minutes. Then they did it by like 20.
It was both sub 120 times.
Datlossit has gotten 110 by himself, so he's pretty capable as well. They're starting.
Alright.
Well, if you think a 110 is golly, you should have seen what we had on here about 2 hours ago.
This seed is bootless until boots.
Aren't
Hey,
they
thanks,
all?
Uncle.
Well, when he got that time, he did it by himself, which is a little different. But it just requires a really good seed, though. But I mean, if you can perform that well with it, like, it's not just the seed, you have to be able to capitalize on it, too. I think
Nothing like a 5 rupee start.
I think the RNG of this is going to play a big role this time. It's not just going to be. I don't feel like there was too much of a match last time for Parisian player New Life. They were way more experienced than the other racers.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's the case this time. I think we have a more well-rounded match.
Yeah, this is going to be the kind of race where communication is key.
Yeah.
Nice
Terry,
quick bombs.
Your time just got beat in the last match by a couple minutes. We had some really fast run just a minute ago, just 10 minutes ago. I guess it was an hour ago it wrapped up.
Just pointing this out, Ter, their average was better than your time.
I mean, that's true. They did really well, and he even died in Gan's Tower still. I have to run a tracker in Parisian, so if that tracker's off, you can yell at me for that, my flaw. I'm attempting to keep up with him. Everyone else is running their own.
Well, you could mark a bomb for Parisian, then definitely got the early bomb there.
Nice.
Early 8, I think.
That is an 8-pack.
The drummer will drum every time I click on anything for Parisian.
Well, in that case, let the drum sound for the bug catching net.
Nice. Getting all the incredible stuff I see. 26 cents and a bug net? Well, don't spoil me.
Truly world record pace for these items.
Another 20, alright.
Well, those 20s keep adding up.
Just a couple of more and they'll be able to get scammed by the bottle merchant.
Hey, you take that back. I think the bottle vendor is going to have something magnificent this seed. How about the single arrow?
Oh, that would definitely be worth it. Got to get your validation arrow.
Price is right when you get that arrow. That arrow is made of the best mahogany.
Eight bombs for everybody.
Nobody
nice.
will have to worry.
That's really the first thing this seed has been friendly about, honestly. It's not been too great yet. Plenty of time to fix that, though.
I don't know. That bug catching net is very, very juicy. Now, if only New Life actually wanted to put that on his tracker. Oh, he must not have. Oh, he did grab it. Slacker.
That's
Bug
okay.
net saved me in the weekly this week.
I didn't see it. How was that?
I finished with 8 hearts and no silver arrows and green mail.
What was the top times looking like?
Like 106, 110, something like that.
Jeez.
I'm not 100% sure. It was really fast.
I should have played. Could have had a nice 80, 90 minute seed, no matter what. That sounds like fun.
I finished at 150 something.
I think the only downfall to that seed was you had to gamble on Kansas and Mario not being required. It turned out to be a very interesting location, though.
Yeah, very much so.
Man, nothing but money in this escape, and it's all pocket change. It's not adding up too quickly. They don't need to buy bombs at least, so they're probably okay for everything.
Yeah, they have bombs for days.
Let's see what's in the escape here.
I bet there's going to be some high quality stuff in here.
Is it gonna be both gloves like it was last night?
Red boomerang. And
Quality.
that's all. That's all
Quality.
well, that's not too exciting. Parisian's not even bothering.
Low quality, but quality nonetheless.
Parisian suddenly jumped to the front of the pack. The only one who skips the boomerang.
Yeah, that's where the communication between those two are. New Life telling Parisian, you don't need to step in here.
The mushroom. Might need that. Who knows?
Nothing like a good fetch quest to start off.
Parisian's gone left. New Life's gone save and quit. That lost its save
New
and
Life
quit.
going south.
Same plan on both teams here.
Mirrored almost.
Yeah, this. Oh, of course. Let's get some 20s out of the tree.
ninnyz has gone into the south side of forest. That's interesting. I've never seen anyone go this way. They're going backwards. Big 20 on the ledge. In the woodcutter's hut.
I don't know. I think money's going to be tight this seed. They might need to go to Aghanim for that.
100 rupees in the thieves' den there. It looks like ninnyz is just saying,
Ooh,
goodbye woodcutter's hut, not even bothering to check it.
Moon Pearl there for New Life. And for datlossit both.
Time for town. And also, Generous Guy's Cave. What's the name of this cave? Just cave west of Hylia?
think it commonly is referred to as the mini Moldorm cave because of this room here.
You ever die in there?
Yep,
I
it's
have.
painful. Oh look, shovel.
Oh, right.
Because we don't have enough fetch quests going on.
Parisian player gonna check out the well here.
So outside of 2 fetch quests and a boomerang and a bug catching net. Okay, well maybe a bottle.
Titan
Never
mitts.
mind.
Hey, and the well's got a lift upgrade.
Finally, an item.
That
And
ruins
hook
what I was
shot,
about to
Moon
say.
Pearl.
Hook shot off the bottle vendor.
Hey,
Handy.
Rick was right.
Actually, no, I was saying single arrow. That was the.
Oh, that's
poker.
right. That's right. You got me. Hook shot slightly better than the single arrow.
When's the last time we've seen anything interesting at the Ice Rod Cave?
I don't know. Did we check it?
Shield.
It's time to do some digging, says New Life. And there's our first map of the check. What do we got, guys?
As a red at Hera, and then 2 other crystals in the light world. Boots at the sick kid.
Hello!
Ninnyz getting to go fast.
Neat. Yeah, I think just 1 pendant in this this light world. We've had nothing but crystals for light world for like 5 seeds. It's about time that we got something different than easy seeds. Free as heck. Honestly, they've been hard too, some of them, despite that. Parisian's about to get the boots as well. It's boots time.
So far, both players are pretty much going in semi-same direction. So it just seems like Blue Life is a little behind.
Just a little.
Found the book.
Ah, Titansmith. That's why ninnyz is going after the race game.
Oh,
That's definitely helpful.
well, that's fast. It's really good. So they have.
And they know where the
hookshot.
Moon Pearl is.
They could go to Dark Hookshot Cave up there on the mountain, just get all that stuff with what they are rocking right now. If they really wanted to.
You know, there's something to be said about a seed that gives you Titansmith plus Dark World access at the 11-minute mark.
I don't trust it.
Definitely.
There's just so many paths these guys can go.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because they do have a lot of variety here. We're going to see some divergence at this moment in time.
Parisian player getting their mitts also.
But at this time, nobody has a way to beat a dungeon. In this end of the world. Enter Thieves Town.
The only one. I like how that is. Also, by the way, that is the dungeon. Dungeon, like, what is that? 4 in the Dark World is the one that you can do first, almost all the time. You don't need anything really for it.
Just requires some kind of way into the dark world.
Which is surprisingly easy to get. King's Tomb is empty.
What, did somebody already raid it already?
Yep, found a piece of heart there for ninnyz.
Ah, ninnyz is heading on over to the potion shop. It's time to see what this mushroom does.
New life grabbing the hook shot. Now getting boots.
Players going to the mountains. I think that's a good call with the ability to get every single thing in it.
Parisian player opting to go up there is interesting, considering what New Life is about to find out in this seed.
What's that?
Actually, no, never mind. Parisian already found the Tinesman earlier, so...
Yeah, he's got him.
Yeah, Parisian will be able to do everything at Death Mountain except for Hera. And I guess what's ever on top of Spectacle Rock.
Well, the good thing is that this is going to set up a portal. So will he continue on up here while he's up here? Yeah, he will.
Might as well with the hook shot in the midst. Oh, he doesn't have his Moon Pearl yet, though.
Well, that's what I was thinking, is because he's without the Moon Pearl. That would prevent him from doing the hookshot cave on the other side.
Yeah, that's really far out of the way. That was Ice Rod Cave, right?
No, it's at the dam. Outside the dam.
Oh. That's not too bad. He should really have picked that up. That'll slow him down here a little bit, because I would certainly want to do all of this at once if I could. It's a rare and fun opportunity when you are presented the ability to go into the Dark World and Hookshot Cave, and then go back to the Light World and finish it.
Unless he got the Moon Pearl and we missed it. Since he's not updating the tracker.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've been trying to watch him, but I don't think he picked it up.
Well, we'll see when he pauses it. I don't think he made it down to the swamp.
It's
I
pretty
don't
easy
think so either.
to get distracted. He's not going into the caves over here. It's interesting.
Datlossit getting the big key in desert off of the Bonk Torch.
Okay, he's starting with the windy cave here. Looks like New Life's heading to the ice rod cave. No, he's fake flippers. I'm not seeing nothing too great here. Now he's going check out the bridge.
See what the hobo has for us today. Oh, and the bloomerang for Datlossit in desert.
Very exciting.
Nope, no Moon Pearl on Parisian player.
And it's an interesting decision here.
Blue
And
tunic.
Datlossit is going to end up checking Agina now.
Not a bad play without a fire source. Can't finish the desert.
Which one's the pendant?
Well, speaking of fire source, there you go.
Ask and you shall receive.
There's the mirror for player. Light cave here.
And ninnyz.
Yep.
High
both getting
five
that-
in at the mirror.
both getting that at once. I wonder if they'll do Hera, because it's optional.
Interesting decision from New Life just to go right up to the Zora ledge to see what it was. He doesn't have the rupees for Zora, which is why he didn't go any further, but still interesting decision just to go right up to the ledge at this point. Well, we're going to get some Super Bunny.
Will kind of make up for not having the pearl, but not really.
We'll get you 2 chests out of 6.
Meanwhile, ninnyz is going to actually full clear this
Yeah,
side. Datlossit getting Master Sword for the mushroom.
This might be a big play for Green Team, is being able to do this. Getting that Moon Pearl first. There's the hammer. That helps.
That's big.
And with that mirror, that now gives ninnyz access to the Tower of Hera.
If they want it. I probably would do it. I like to get that dungeon done.
And there's our Dark World map check. As Green Pendant turns out to be in Swamp, the other pendant is Thieves Town.
And 5 and 6 are Ice and Turtle Rock.
What a great combo.
Well, that's good news. Usually it means you don't have to worry about the bomb fairy. I like to see that. Generally it means you're okay.
Unless this is that kind of seed wants to troll them by giving them the Fat Fairy for the bow.
What do we need for Total Rock? Ether.
But it turns out the hookshot didn't have anything interesting here for ninnyz, so Parisian is not missing out on anything.
Yep, except for not knowing that. It's
Yeah.
the mystery. It's still a downside.
Well, probably figures that New Life will have to come back over this way to pick up those good items, so
Yeah, with the hammer being there, that kind of saves them.
Yep, he'll do it. We got Parisian doing Tower of Hera. New Life doing the desert.
and it's always nice to see the big key in a spot that doesn't have you go down stairs for it. As in
Definitely.
tile room.
Blue tunic for
Definitely.
everybody. ninnyz did not bother with Tower of Hera. Skipping Tower of Hera might be a little bit of a risk. I've been burned before by Tower of Hera.
ninnyz wants the hype.
I can understand that. Going to the Dark World at this point in time seems like a solid move, solid play.
Yeah, full world access at 20 minutes in is pretty good.
I don't know what datlossit trying to line up his bomb jump. Oh, didn't make it.
Yeah, I think that bomb was a little too high.
Yep. He was overthinking it, I think, to just go for that bomb jump, because it's an easy one. Either you're on the ledge or not. Tower of Hera did not pay off, which is good news for Green Team as they skipped it. But maybe datlossit's on his way to go do it anyway. I figure he's just grabbing the hammer real quick, though. Oh, I think he is grabbing something here. Not sure what he's doing, actually. What's going on?
All right then. Hey, the flute! Flute for ninnyz.
Neat. Gonna
We
need
know
that.
Yep. And that now gives him access to the only part of the world he had no access to here in the Dark World.
Parisian player deciding to finish Tower of Hera despite no items from it. Get the red pendant.
Flute Boy had the bow.
That's
Incredible.
a flute and the bow back to back. South Dark World looking hot.
All right, time to see how many digs this is going to take.
A lot.
On the higher end of that 0 to 30.
Wake.
Quake.
Could be useful. They definitely need ether. Parisian's finally going after that Moon Pearl, looks like.
Looks like datlossit is going to head over to Hera.
Checking ether tablet. Don't think we've seen that yet.
Yeah, neither of the runners that were up here previously had a sword upgrade.
Datlossit really could use that heart, honestly, so good to see that he has 5 now. That's nice. He's the one getting nothing out of the teamwork here.
All of those pieces of heart not being called.
There's the red cane in the peg cave.
It's another big find for green team. They're finding all the items over there on the South Dark World tour. New Life grabbing the crystal out of desert and saving equipment.
Ninnyz looks like they're going for a walk with the chest. Paris is
Walk
in,
up to activate the flute, maybe?
Yeah, he's activating the flute first. Oh no, he's going to the sea cave. Or the sea house.
I'm doing both.
Parisian player also running around Dark Kakariko. Red team now gets their first Dark World check. See everything on the map.
Both of them are doing blacksmith.
Datlossit gonna get flute and the bow.
Ninnyz is deciding to take the chest back home. What do we get inside it today?
Hey, that's not bad.
Red cane for red team.
Ah, yes. Now that we have the bow, the hammer, looks like Ninnyz is going to be setting up the Eastern Palace and pod combo.
That's a good play at this point.
How far can you go before that chest leaves? Can you do all of a dungeon and still have it sitting outside? Can you do blinds?
I don't know what the range is on it. Honestly.
I've had it go away after 2 transitions, but I'm not sure how far you can push it. Because I've seen it work on other transitions. Paris is taking that thing for a walk. Gonna get himself a flute, I think, right?
Yep, gonna
Yep.
find the flute here.
He's going to get the flute here and then get the bow soon after.
New Life is on his way to check Hosha Cave and get his hammer.
And he's now in the pod.
It's a good choice. No
Lighting
lamp.
bombs there. Gonna have to go around the right side.
Lampless pod is never fun, but I think they'll be alright.
Yeah, I think Ninnyz will be perfectly fine with Dark Pod.
Yeah, shouldn't be an issue.
The worst room for me is the Helmasaur's room, but there's a torch in there you could light if you have the fire rod, but they don't even have that. Bottle in the chest.
They do know the lamp is at in the desert,
Just didn't
so
feel like
it's out of the way.
Datlossit decides to have a companion with him as well when he activates the flute. Why is the companion walking in place, though?
Exercise.
Dance into the music.
We are missing a lot of things still, honestly. We need ether in both fire and ice rod. Considering how many things they got, it feels like they're further along than they actually are.
We're still only 28 minutes in.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even count what they need to get into Misery Mire at this point.
Yeah, they need that too, and who knows? It could be bombos or something.
Guess we're about to find out.
Where's that ice rod hiding at? This could be a longer seed than it looks like, is what I'm saying. It depends on how these last couple items pan out.
Was
no
that
guarantees
ether
yet.
for Mire?
Ether for Turtle Rock? I didn't see Mire. Ether would be handy.
Yep,
I missed
ether
it
for
too.
Mire also.
Alright. Well, that's just one medallion they need to find then.
Watch they find Bombos next.
New Life getting flute now. I think everyone has a flute.
Turtle Rock is one of the 5-6 crystals, so it's pretty much out to do the bomb variant at this point. By the time you get in there, you're done. That's really the holdout dungeon for these racers right now is Turtle Rock and Skull Woods.
Well, we know Ninny's found a key in that dark room. And a 120 as well.
Paris is in House of Darkness.
Datlossit clearing up desert.
He doesn't have a lamp either. They're all doing this in the dark. Pretty rough.
I mean, Parisian players beating the game blindfolded, so Dark Room should be nothing.
Ninny's handling the maze without much problems. Although he just mirrored out.
New Life turn on their flute. Looks like they want to do blinds after too.
Datlossit no problem with the land molus.
Still looking for those items. Haven't really seen anything happen in the last couple minutes.
This is one that started off really fast, but it's going to slow down to a crawl.
We need some more data. Where's the good stuff? Oh, we're doing a bomb jump. I can't do this one. I've never pulled it off. This one where you clip through the wall a little bit and get to the big chest, which was a compass.
Totally worth it.
Well, there's the fire rod. That lost it.
Hey! Fire rod,
Checkerboard
yes.
cave. That's a big deal. That's going to help a lot. That's going to open up 2 dungeons right
It's a
away.
huge fun. Wouldn't be surprised if he's going to Skullwoods immediately here.
Yeah, first I want to get a potion.
I mean, 5 hearts. I guess that's allowed.
And New Life right on top of it as well. About to get the same thing.
Perfectly understandable given how Martha can be really, really difficult with only 5 hearts.
Yes, and regular magic.
Well, it's 1 rod down. Generally the easier rod to find. Pretty easy item to find, usually. Because it does unlock a lot of stuff.
The big question will turn out, where can this ice rod be? But that's not the only thing they're looking for.
Nope. Also need the ether.
Yep, that's a big one.
And if for some reason they have to pop into Swamp Palace, they're going to need the flippers.
We've already seen a seed in this tournament where a fetch quest at the pedestal led to a required medallion. So
Yes.
the powder could still be at the pedestal.
Worst seed I've seen in a while is the shovel on the altar that leads to the green pendant being accessible or whatever, and it's turned in right.
Yeah, it was ridiculously bad.
So they had to do all the pendants to get the shovel to dig up the thing to get the item they needed to open the gate to Turtle Rock.
It's the case at that point, you've either have to eliminate all your possibilities or you got to go in that idea that the shovel does something good.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the last thing.
It's
they
like a
really-
2.5 hour seed for the players.
Understandably, too. Really just disgusting. Both players here doing Skullwoods together.
And we found both items, and they're both trash.
Wonder if we'll check the altar while we're here. Looks like he's already equipped his mirror. He's not even thinking twice.
He's not even going to go to the next stage of this. It's time to check this thing right now.
That would be a concern. If what would it would have to be Ice Rod or Ether, I guess, because you don't want to see either of the other. Oh my god.
Oh, it's the ether.
No, it's not good. Well, this is 100% seed.
Buckle up, kids. We have a pedestal required seed.
This is gonna be great.
That's too bad. Well, you know what? I forgot to mark
Green
it. But,
team knows.
Priest player did get the red pendant, so good call. Good.
Yeah.
Way to
And
finish.
now
Good.
all teams know about this.
Everybody knows. At the same time, look at the sync. I knew this race would be intense. No advantage for anybody right now. It's gonna be a who can clear all the dungeons first situation.
Yep. And then where's the ice rod? If the ice rod's in one of those dungeons, then you're fine. If not, then
Well, that's gonna mean we're gonna need those flippers. Put those on the required list.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That just added another item to the menu here, is what that did.
I don't think this is going to be a 109 seed like the last race was.
Oh.
Might.
I don't think Persian did finish Palace of Darkness, but I didn't see why he left.
I don't see a crystal in the
I
pause.
mean, I'm the
menu.
one tracking that, so I just didn't see if he got it
Oh,
or not.
he just paused. He paused just a second ago with the hook shot.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't finish it. I'm not sure. Something must have happened.
Datlossit picking up the crystal in Skullwoods as New Life is going into Mothula.
There's the flippers in Eastern Palace, so that's not a concern. Got those already. Both players. Again, the sync is incredible. They're like twins on either side. Flippers on both teams now.
And that's been the way it's been for both teams throughout this entire run.
Yeah, just
The top
mirror
has-
images.
Top half have done the same things. Bottom half have done the same things.
It's been really great to watch.
New Life's gonna have to be careful though. One heart.
Oh, jeez. I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
Oh, get out of there! No.
There was
He
no way
tried-
around. He was
tried-
paused. Look
He
at that.
tried to use the hook shot to get invincibility frames, but too late.
Yeah.
If you got the hook shot instead of the bow on the first pause buffer, might have had a chance.
But he's still got that weak sword, huh? Never got
Yep,
the...
hasn't turned the mushroom in.
That
It's
came
just a
back
quick
to
flight.
bite him. Yeah, it really did come back to bite him there, because he would have probably done it with the Master Sword. That's a hard fight with the Fighter Sword for sure. It's a hard fight with the Master Sword. It's annoying.
And with that, New Life is leaving Skull Woods. Probably now knowing that this is a pedestal required state, he's going to go into Thieves Town.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
get
it wouldn't
everything
be that bad to go kill Mothula later to get the ether anyway.
That adds a bit of confusion to this team situation, because you want to explore and find the other missing items. You still need to find the ice rod, but you do need to do every single dungeon. So it's just gonna add 3 more onto the list that you have to coordinate.
And really, all that did was just add 1 more item to the mix. So, and they've already found it.
Yep.
It's in a crystal anyway.
It's in a crystal in a spot that they're actually going to go past anyway. It's not like it's out of the way. Now, wouldn't this be something if that magic powder that they don't have yet turns into the ice rod?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
And if it were in Turtle Rock, that would be the ultimate. And me programming this seed myself just for laughs, that would be what that would be. That would be extremely mean.
So now we're playing Planerizer?
Should.
Get to the Mimic Cave to find the powder.
Yeah.
No, Laser Bridge.
Oh, that's even worse.
Version picks up the Eastern Palace crystal. He's going back into Palace of Darkness now. I don't know why he didn't finish it. I have no idea. Does anyone know why that happened?
I didn't see.
I can't think of a reason why he would bail on it. Unless he... No, I don't get it. I don't know.
He might have messed up one of the dark rooms. Just mirrored out and went looking
Yeah.
for the lamp.
Hmm.
But New Life knows where the lamp is, so that wouldn't matter.
He still has to do the right side, though. He hasn't really done much of the dungeon. He just kind of left. He came in and looted a little bit and then left before doing this side. Like he hasn't gotten the 3 on the right.
Alright then, that's kind of awkward.
New Life still in a precarious situation regarding his life right now.
We have both members of Green Team and Eastern. Makes sense to come get the flippers.
Right now, I think the only other place they can go would be Ice Palace, and, well,
Might as
Ice
well.
Palace.
And then Swamp once they unlock the flippers.
Yeah, I would just start getting those dungeons done, because there's really... I mean, you gotta do every single one of them, you might as well. You might as well just split them up, just figure out who's going where. Don't want to repeat each one, but I don't think any dungeon is a bad call at this point.
Well, what I would do if I was one of these is I would say I would search all of Ice Palace. You could take it as if you're on go mode, unless I find the ice rod here.
Yeah, exactly. Split it up. Like, you do ice, I'll do swamp.
And those would be the 2 good ones to swap, because if you can't do go mode swamp knowing that nothing good is there, then you're going to help save your team some time.
Yeah, go mode swamp and go mode ice are both very fast.
Hey, there's a single arrow.
Nice.
It was next to the bottle merchant. Just right next door.
Just to add to the sting, these pendant dungeons have no value outside of the pendant.
I don't know, that single arrow is pretty valuable. We were talking about it earlier. It's made of mahogany.
Yeah, I mean, you might need it.
Could be the arrow that kills Ganon.
Yeah, it could very well if we can find the silvers. And if not, you just bring it in for Antiques Roadshow. I'm guessing the reason why Parisian ended up leaving is because he's had some issues here with the dark rooms. We're seeing that right now as he had to go use his potion. He was down to a half a heart.
This room he's in, that's the one that gets me. This room's a mess. I hate this room in the dark.
Yeah, I do too.
6 turtles, and it's really ridiculous trying to hit them without seeing any of them. And some of them are flipping back and forth.
Without the fire rod, it's even worse.
Fire rod solves the whole problem, but they ain't got. He doesn't have that anyway, not yet.
Well, he survived it because he's at Elmasaur.
This is the case for, they do know how to do it without the lamp, but is it better to not go get the lamp? It's not that far away. Still rocking the fighter sword too.
Yeah, neither of these guys on the red team have turned in the mushroom, and New Life's finally doing it right now at the 45-minute mark.
I think that's hurting them. They didn't know. They just didn't know that's where the sword was.
Nope. And that was one of the first things that the green team did.
Yeah, that's giving them a little bit of an edge here. Having the master sword, there it is. New Life picks it up.
And Parisian player's going to wish he had that for Helmasaur.
And New Life is going to have wished he had it in Mothula. New Life going to continue on to Zora, it looks like.
Still anybody's game here. We still need to find that ice rod.
Oh, 495 rupee loss out of the Zora today.
That's not the only scam Zora's going to pull.
King Zora, ripping people off since 1991.
Comes New Life doing the same deal right on time. Keeping up that sync.
I'm surprised Parisian player is just now activating the flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. That's... He's had it for a few minutes now.
Datlossit still has 5 hearts. That's crazy. What's the deal with his hearts? Come on, give him one.
And he saw a full heart container on the bumper cave ledge and just said, "Whatever. I don't need to spend the 30 seconds climbing up here to get that."
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. That sounds like a pain. Parisian going after that master sword as well. Fully equipped now.
It's almost as if he wants to play this thing with 5 hearts.
What's the next dungeon? Looks like Parisian's going maybe swamp.
We might as well follow where ninnyz is right now.
Yeah, ninnyz is there, so I assume they are too. That's just the way this works, right?
So how it's been for probably 41 of the 47 minutes so far.
Yep, there's a Parisian player going to swamp.
What a race. I'm glad that the players that are doing the same thing are side by side too. Just by coincidence.
Gonna get the catfish check now for New Life.
First one to do that, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was about to ask.
Is the ice rod on catfish? That would make a big difference. Could it be the thing that the other team wanted last race? The ice rod up here? Ah, 10 plus capacity. Oh boy, watch out. I've got bigger bag for my bombs.
That's it. New Life is going to crush this seed now.
Yep, just blow everything up.
This is datlosit's advantage in Palace of Darkness. He's got the lamp. He's going to have a much easier time doing this room. See, he doesn't have the hearts to even consider the lampless thing.
I know what New Life is doing. He's using the mechanic here because this seed, apparently, when you stun enemies with a boomerang, they all give you 5 rupees. He's buying a blue potion. That's nice farming.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not bad.
That'll work. Make up for that ripoff that he just dealt with. He's already been taken out by a boss once, doesn't want it to happen again.
Oh, that's right. I don't have the flippers yet, New Life. We know where he's heading to next. Things are about to get really chilly on New Life's end.
Man, I can't believe datlossit drank a blue potion instead of using the cape. He had full mana. Oh well. New Life heading to ice.
Sometimes the cape isn't always reliable to go off when you want it to.
Yeah. Hey, he didn't want to risk it at all. I mean, he's still rocking the 5 hearts. He didn't want to take any risk there at all.
One thing we haven't noticed here on Ninny's end, Ninny's now has butter thanks to Swamp Palace.
Yep. Loaded up.
So the 2 sword upgrades in Swamp?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. That's the items for this dungeon. That's all there was, too, I think. Didn't see anything else of relevance. And that's Argus dead.
And nothing but money.
Like datlossit gonna come get swords.
Wondering what Ninny's is doing there, but I'm guessing now, knowing that his partner's about to head into Swamp, Ninny's has opted to leave and we'll go somewhere else.
Did Ninny skip left side?
Maybe. I wasn't.
If they did, then that would be why they would be jumping back in if there's still items over there. But with a teammate there, the teammate can go check left side. New Life having some issues.
Yeah, New Life's having some issues with the bomb jump and has only one real chance left and just lost it. Nope.
That's a pain. Got a blue potion. I'm good, he says as he lines it up again.
Not necessarily what you want to spend 160 rupees for.
Yeah, especially when you had to go grind the money on enemies. There you go. He's got it.
First try.
Absolutely.
Because you know what he was probably trying to save that potion for was for Cold Stare.
Yeah, now you have to be careful.
That's a new strat. I've never seen that strat before.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that one.
What's that?
New Life bombing the penguins.
Does that work?
Apparently so. 2 laid down bombs killed them all.
I guess it's faster than the hook shot. I guess. Don't have the tempered sword.
By the way, Parisian does have the tempered sword.
Yeah, he does, because he's in Swamp. That's where all the swords are, but not New Life.
And New Life with the Master Sword.
He's got mana troubles, too. Has to find full mana before he can complete this dungeon. Has to go looking for it. There's enough little bags around that he should be okay.
Yeah, he's still hunting down items, so this is where the communication is going to come in key. He's going to search for the items and relay the word to Parisian. If the ice rod is here, let him know where exactly it is so he can play this otherwise through go mode strats.
Then he's getting the lamp after picking up the fire rod. Getting all the fire sources.
Meanwhile, while New Life's scraping by for cash, Vision's got 1,300.
That seems like a poor distribution. 1,300 versus 2.
Just a little bit.
Luck of the draw on the dungeon choice. That's all that is.
And
But then again,
the
it's about the
overworld gambles too.
Then again, it's about the same as the 10 hearts versus 5 on the green team.
Yeah, right.
He got himself the green pendant. I don't think that was any good, though.
No, it's just for a heart container. Have we seen what's on the pyramid ledge yet?
Yeah, it wasn't anything. Vision skipped a sword, maybe? I don't know if he missed it. I guess he did miss it, because he was the one who went in there first. He skipped chests.
He apparently did, because he's only got the tempered.
So he's not sure what's in Swamp still. I wonder where he went that he missed that. It's an interesting route he must have taken. Oh, one of the swords was in the room south of the hookshot room. The other one was in the flooded room, so maybe he just didn't do the south room. Which seems like a weird one to skip. That one doesn't take too long.
Does seem kind of weird.
Maybe he just missed it. That happens. Seen that happen in race before. And in teams, it's really confusing when it happens too. It's really nasty.
Oh, very, very confusing.
Red Tunic is on the lake. I wonder if anyone will bother with that. Datlossit maybe should, honestly. No one else.
Yeah,
really
there's
needs it.
Datloss. There's Datloss picking up the butter right now.
Then he's diving into ice.
New Life has enough mana to do the boss, just needs to do it perfectly, that's all. No pressure. It's honestly pretty easy to hit him with. I mean, he's just sitting there. Should be good.
Yeah, not moving.
It just takes a
Just
full
gotta,
bar.
don't want to accidentally tap the right button.
8 fire rod shots, and if any hits the ice, that's it. You're done.
The real headache is the Master Sword work, but he's handling it okay. Can't take another hit, though. A little concerned about his health here. Don't want to die to Cold Stare.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a long way back down.
Hope he
And
has a fairy.
bodied.
He does.
Yeah, he got the fairy in one of the chests in the second floor, I think, second basement floor of Ice Palace.
Oh,
That makes
that's
sense. This boss takes so many hits with the Master Sword. Just gross. He got one of the eyes.
It's amazing when these guys can actually piece together fighter sword strats against Cold Stare, because that could take a long time.
Fighter Sword Cold Stare literally put people off of actually playing randomizer.
And he's got it? Yes, he's got it. New Life has cleared that boss.
Ice Palace only took 1 blue potion and 1 fairy.
And with 2 rupees, he can't buy another one right now.
He doesn't want to stop and get the swords because he wants to get new information, but it would help so much to have the red sword.
he is going to have to get in there at some point in time. And I think at this point, we've now reached a crossroads where all the dungeons that these guys have access to have been visited.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is Meyer gonna have Ice Rod, or is it really gonna be in Turtle Rock? Or is it gonna be on Powder, the most disgusting possibility? Powder in one of those dungeons turning into Ice Rod.
The laser skip room powder. That'd be awful.
Well, at the rate these guys are going, if that does become the case, then they will know that's what exactly they have to do.
Yes, the running out of places to check.
And a much needed pickup there for datlossit with only 5 hearts, the red male.
Yeah, I figured he'd grab that. His teammate found it, and I figured he'd go for it. Of all the players who should pick that up, he's probably the only one who really should pick that up. That's gonna even his heart out. And that fairy for Parisian, it just will not come down. He wants it, and it just won't come. It's expiring in the wall. That's disgusting. That's too bad. He just wanted a little safety net for the boss, and it just wouldn't come down.
New Life lost Kiki somehow. Didn't look like he took damage, but then he just lost Kiki.
New Life doesn't have enough rupees for Kiki.
That would make
That's trouble.
Kiki doesn't demand much out there, but if you only have two rupees, you ain't gonna get him.
Yep.
Green team both in Ice Palace at this point. Not sure where to go. Not sure what else to do. It looks like Ether has been acquired by Paris. First one to do it. He's gonna go get that off the altar and see what that gets him. That might be the ticket to get in go mode here, because I don't know where else it could be. It's got to be in one of those dungeons.
Well, if I'm a Parisian player right now, I'd still make a break for the checkerboard cave, because I got to get the fire rod in order to beat Skullwoods. But that doesn't seem to be where he wants to go.
I think he wants to get in go mode as quick as possible. So I think he's heading for, like, he went straight for the pendants immediately after he heard that that was necessary, and started working on that so that he can get the ice rod, hopefully, in one of those dungeons.
Oh, I see what he's doing, yes.
He didn't bother with anything else. Like, they put him on pendant duty immediately, and he just did all 3 of them right away. Here's our Ether.
And New Life picking up the 90 rupees out of the room in the northeast of Eastern Palace. Now he will have enough rupees for Kiki.
Have plenty of monkey money. Lure him out of the maze.
Heading to Meyer, I imagine, at this point, and he'll get his fire rod there too. Maybe.
Yeah, I see exactly what he's up to. Yep.
It's a good plan. It might be the break they need to pull ahead here, depending on where this thing is. Yeah, he's grabbing his fire rod right away.
Well, he needs the fire rod because he still had yet to pick up a fire source. So what if the big key is blocked behind the big key chest?
Yep, this is a good place to pick it up.
Pick up both of them, really, because you know that the other one's right there.
Parisian don't got no time for that. He's gonna go into Meyer and play it dark.
Man, that needs to watch his health. He's got the gold sword, so he can body these eyeballs, but he can't take hits himself either, so he's got him.
Yeah, I think he could withstand one more hit. It would put him down to a half a heart, but he can't take much more than that.
Green team wipes out the ice palace at the same time. See, I think they're in trouble
And he's getting
because
a quick kill.
they really should have gone after the pendants. That's a really good plan. And then he just needs to go get the blue one and finish that and see where this ice rod is so that they can get moving. I saw Mega Man Maker was out today. It looked really good.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a fan creation that came out today that is downloadable maps for you to play of Mega Man. Little maps with bosses at the end. And they give you
Sounds
custom
awesome.
powers. It's pretty solid if you like Mega Man Classic. I was watching it. You can vote on if you like the map or not. Mario Maker style. Would recommend trying it. I'm going to give it a shot myself. Just from what I saw. Looks like a cool project. If Meyer does not have this thing, then maybe it's in Turtle Rock.
Those really are the only possibilities right now.
Pretty much. I can't think of anywhere else they haven't checked. At least someone.
Yeah.
Parisian, but just barely enough magic. And there's one of the 2 items in Misery Mire right there, the 20 rupee.
That's never promising. They're only looking for one thing, though.
Parisian has not yet seen the big key, has he?
I don't
Huh.
believe so, no.
So 2 hours later, once the wall moves,
Compass.
so
Totally worth it.
technically the fire source not required in Misery Mire.
Datlossit, currently in the lead for dungeons cleared, but he can't do those 2 crystals either. He's still gotta do the pendants. It looks like he might be going after the pendants. There's nothing in Misery Mire. Misery Mire's a
Yep.
bust.
2 what 20s?
I figure he'll finish it, but it's not what he's looking for, so the rush for pendants hasn't yet paid off. It will when he goes to Turtle Rock, though. But I don't know
Yep.
by how much, because the other team has to know that they have to do everything as well, and they are going to have split the dungeons so much that they're going to go mode half of them anyway. There's definitely a lot of speed going to be happening regardless where the stupid ice rod is at this point. I don't think
Player hasn't kept track of what his items are in Misery Mire because he's still going after chests.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that finding the ice rod's going to be as big an advantage as it usually is because of the full clear, and it apparently is in the end of it, on the tail end of the stupid clear as well. Like, it looks like it's in Turtle Rock or something. Where else could it be?
At the bat.
I think that's what we're hoping here.
I'm hoping for it, I won't lie. Just the troll that keeps on trolling.
Man, he still didn't pick up the lamp. It's causing some grief here in Misery Mire.
Yeah, he
And it
made it
was
through
right
the first
there.
room though.
Yeah. If
That's
he
the
can-
hard route.
He'll be able to heal if he has. He doesn't have the powder. That's right. He won't be able to heal. There's his red potion. He's all right. He'll make it. The rest of the rooms aren't as bad. It's really that first one, only because that block does not want to register. It just does not want to say it's okay, ever. I can barely do it in the light sometimes if I'm thrown off or something. If it's off center, it just doesn't work.
I've done it once. It wasn't fun.
I don't know if anyone has checked Spike Cave, but we're checking it now. So
Yeah, that's
checking
right.
the guy with 5 hearts is the one checking it, apparently.
That makes sense.
Bombos, nothing special.
Oh. That's just torturous at this point.
Well, we know that Vitreous doesn't have it.
This is going to be an interesting race to figure out who's got the average times.
Yep. I don't know. New Life dying, where he's died, has slowed him down a little bit. That's really the only mistake I've seen. Like, everyone's doing pretty well. I think that ninnyz should have gotten the pendants earlier than they did, but other than that, not really any problem with green team's movements.
Yeah, but now with ninnyz picking up the blue pendant, now we'll be able to pick up the ether, so we'll be able to continue going through the dungeons. But wouldn't be surprised if ninnyz ended up trying to finish off Skull Woods.
Yeah. I don't think they're too worried about the ice rod. I think they're assuming it's in Good Rock or something at this point, because
I mean, datlossit did Skull earlier.
I didn't forget nothing, Math Girl. He had to evacuate Palace of Darkness because he got trouble with the dark room in there. So, blindfold or not, mistakes happen. He definitely evacuated Palace of Darkness for some reason.
While in a dark room.
Interesting decision there by Parisian to pick up the book. Might he think that Bombo's tablet has something?
Wasn't.
'Cause I don't think it does, because I thought I saw the other team check it.
Yeah, I don't think red team has checked it at all yet.
They have some weird things to check still. It's a little strange because they've been doing pendant dungeons and stuff, but there's still stuff to do.
You know, I don't know if Parisian has turned in the mushroom.
That might be why
That
he's
would
missing
be-
sword.
That would be exactly why he's missing the sword.
I
turned it
thought
in.
he did,
Yeah, he turned
but I'm
it
not
in.
100% certain. Yes, he did.
He did, yeah.
I think people like the Mega Man game that they played as a kid. Whatever one that is their favorite. Consistently. I think there's some incredible bias on which Mega Man's best based on that. I like 5. Way better
I've
than
always
the
been
other ones.
partial to 3.
I can't stand any of the other Mega Mans except 5. That's my favorite one, and the other ones are all half as glorious to me. Hairstone Desert, ninnyz grabbing the ether. Two has that stupid boss that you have to use crash bombs on. It's automatically lost to many of the other Mega Mans just because that boss exists.
Wally 4 is evil because of that. You miss once, you're dead.
It's true. And Mega Man 5 has a boss that's a train, and all he does is runs back and forth. Now you can't beat that. That's the best AI ever. Just the train just runs back and forth. What do you need? And Power Stone, what a good attack. That's the good stuff. It's just, can't hit anything with it. I love it. But it's still the best.
Datlossit, take it out blind.
You know,
He's
if
got all
anybody
Mahogany
here,
arrow.
if anybody here, datlossit is the closest to getting done with this game.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, definitely.
He's been crushing it. He's got ether soon, and he is like, he's right behind his partner, but with 3 more crystals, basically. It's going really fast.
Not wasting any time going getting any extra hearts, just getting everything done.
I think my favorite thing about 2 compared to the other ones is that it doesn't have 8 wily stages, because they're never good. And that's really, like, it has half as many bad stages. That's the selling point for 2 to me. I think Mega Man 5's Proto Man stages are okay, and then the wily stages come and they're as bad as they ever are. And all of them suffer from that. They just kept doing that thing where they had, like, double down on the wily forts. I don't know why. More content, I guess, right?
Datlossit getting medallion.
Ether. Well, is he heading to Turtle Rock, or is he just gonna do Mire? He's buying another potion. He still has 5 hearts. I can't believe how unlucky he is with finding hearts, just in general, just getting them.
And meanwhile, there's 12 for his teammate.
Yeah, I know. If I was datlossit, I'd go into Turtle Rock now.
There he is. Looks like it. That's the plan.
Might as well, not knowing where the ice shroud is.
Yeah, it makes sense. ninnyz is currently in Misery Mire. The only other one you haven't investigated yet is Turtle Rock. You might as well go in there and see what you're dealing with.
Information just so important.
And there's the dead rocks. Hey, how you guys doing? do 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 do.
That happens to me every time. That one always wants to walk back and forth instead of up and down. Paris is also going to Turtle Rock. He has 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the crystals. He has 4 crystals. He's only one
Or he's
behind.
going somewhere else.
Yeah, where's he gone? Is he checking Spike Cave, maybe? Because they haven't done that yet. Yes.
That looks like the play.
Well, he'll be so thrilled to find the bombos in there.
Could be handy, I guess. It's not.
What's the French word for rats? Because I think he'll be saying that.
Oh, geez, what did he do? Does he have a fairy? Yeah, okay, that was the plan. I can't imagine he would die to spikes. Bombos.
Why did it have to be spikes?
Datlossit heading into T-Rock now.
I think that's the place. It's gotta be the place. I think we're gonna finally be in go mode here at an hour and 15 in. About it.
New Life also missed Butter out of the swamp.
Interesting decision by both of those guys to miss those 2 chests.
But I guess if you're the second guy going in, you know, you hear where the sword is, you don't hear where the second sword is, you don't go down there to check that chest.
Big key, small key, no ice rod.
I honestly like all the first 5 Mega Man games. I even like the first one. I don't really like 6. That's the only one I don't really like. I felt like they went too far with that power suit. 5 has the super arrow, 4 has the introduction to the buster, 3 has sliding, right?
Yeah, 3 was the first one sliding.
I felt like that game just ran a little slow in general, but it was still pretty good. I didn't like the Wily. That was the one with the Dark Man thing, right? With the super robots you had to refight.
Yep, that's 4 extra stages.
It was the same ones though, the same stages.
with just minor differences to make it a little difficult.
That's my problem with 3, and then they kept doing it after that. Like, they didn't stop. Datlossit is wrapping up Total Rock here. Burris is going in.
So where do you think the ice rod or the item that leads to the ice rod is going to be in this dungeon?
I'm banking on it being in the last 4 chests. I think they're going to give him the ice rod, clean his whistle, and he can do the boss. That's what I hope to see here. Hope he has no trouble.
Yeah, probably in either the laser skip room or in Mimic Cave. One or the other.
I'm banking on the 4 chests in the back. Just because I like to
I'm gonna go
by the numbers. Interesting method there. Oh, he needs the boss key, it looks like, so. Oh, oh no, he needs to make sure that he doesn't miss the ice rod in case it's in this chest, yeah. He has to open up everything.
Yeah, that would be the worst. Skip that, and then it's the ice rod.
I don't think he's going to be disappointed with that blue potion, though. The way he's been buying them.
Adds another 4.5 hearts to his total.
And the last of the pedestal pulls here on No Life's End to get the Ether Medallion.
And he's wrapping up Desert. That honestly puts them right next to Datlossit here.
Yep.
They're almost done. They just need to know where the ice rod is so they can finish. They might be the first ones done. New Life also moving along.
Region still has 3 dungeons to finish.
Yeah. It's because he's the first one to do this pendants, and he did all the searching with them, and it's slowing him down.
Ice Rod in the Mimic Cave. How about that?
All right. That is drum time.
That is go mode for Datlossit.
He's ready to clear this dungeon. Well, that's pain-free is what that is. Did not have to do any rigmarole with the powder, so I'm sure he would like to have had the powder, given his current situation.
I think he's tried to switch to it 2 or 3 times already and just realized, wait, I don't have it.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, he's
Now the good thing is that he's going to be able to communicate that to ninnyz, who now can just rush through Turtle Rock, get the keys he needs, gets the big key, and doesn't have to open anything else.
Yeah, it'll be a quick run. Ninnyz will probably be our first place finisher here.
Using
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Datlossit has to. If he gets hit by the fire bars, he's dead.
He has to use the blue goo just to finish. Yeah, this is awful. This 5 heart thing is the worst. I hate it. He's ready to go straight to the boss at least. He just needs to play careful, get this done. Paris is checking the Mimic Cave. Good call. I definitely don't want to skip that.
That would be a horrible skip at this point in the game.
Being very thorough, and it's going to pay off. Finally, it's going to pay off.
Parisian will be the second player in Go mode.
Ice Rod found. There you have it. Like Gold Sword's gonna make an easy boss fight here.
Yeah, taking it easy to try to.
Red Tunic too, like he has 5 hearts, but he does have the Red Tunic, so he's not in incredibly awful shape. He just has a really bad heart count. Like he can't take another hit from this. Needs to be a little careful here. He tried to do a fast kill and it backfired and he took damage, but he got him.
Got there in the end.
New Life is doing this boss the slow way, unfortunately. Can't do much about it. Don't have any health to spare. Just has to Hope not to get hit by lightning here. Using up all your arrows. It's gonna be a slow kill if you have to fight the boss with the sword.
Takes 8 arrows to kill it.
He's got him. Prepping that mirror. New Life will be going straight to Turtle Rock as well to finish up.
With exactly one single arrow left over to spare.
Oh yes, the one they got off blind.
Datlossit might be running behind a little bit because he has to do Meyer still.
Yeah, Meyer's all that Datlossit has to do.
ninnyz is poised to be the first one to have everything. And I think New Life will be right behind.
Yeah, New Life will be heading to Turtle Rock right now. We'll get the Go Mode Ice Rod really soon. Probably about 3 minutes difference between those two runners at this point.
Paris has a lot of dungeons left. He has to do what? I don't think they're long dungeons. Does he have to do Ice Palace?
Yeah, I think he's got Ice Palace and
Thieves Town maybe? Not Swamp.
no, Thieves Town was a pendant.
Yeah. I don't know what
I
other
think
dungeon
Skull
he
Woods
has.
might be another one.
Yeah, Skullwoods. It's Skullwoods.
That'll be lightning fast. He's not incredibly far behind. It's going to be a really close finish here. I'm not sure who's got it. Green team seems like they have an advantage. Just because ninnyz is on their way to Ganon's Tower first. And that first clear buys you a lot of time on the average.
And it's a really easy big key in Meyer.
Yeah. It's not going to be a hard dungeon for Datlossit. It's got the cape, got the gold sword,
Got the
can
lamp.
really destroy that boss.
Oh yeah, so the big key being right there, just grab one key off the next room over and just go right straight to Vitreous.
Surprised he wasn't even trying to hover there. He got the hover key.
It's a really, really difficult strat to hover, and I'm not certain how many people in this tournament actually do hovering.
It's incredibly hard.
Ice Palace is one of Paris's dungeons. I'm thinking Skullwoods is the other. And then he's turning around and getting that ice rod. Ready to go. Well, assuming ninnyz has no trouble, they are definitely in front of the pack here.
Definitely.
12 hearts, red mail. I don't see there being any problems here for ninnyz.
And the butter sword to boot.
And with 3 keys, that's it. You don't have to worry about anything else in this dungeon. Just go right straight to Trinex.
Yep, looks good. Actually has an extra key. Now, Paris will be able to clear those 2 dungeons real quick, so they'll be up here soon. I don't know if they'll beat Datlossit here or not. I don't think so. No way. They still have another whole dungeon to go.
Yeah, that loss is almost on Vitreous right now. It's going to be probably within a minute or two of when ninnyz goes in and Datlossit goes in. They can split up Ganon's Tower.
Got a rough fight ahead of him. Vitreous can't take any damage, but the cape will make it short work of the first phase. Look at that dash move. That's neat.
It's really going to come down to the gauntlet and if Datlossit can handle it with 5 hearts.
I've never done the dash back and forth. I wonder if that's a good plan.
It's really only a good plan if you have Butter Sword.
Yeah. I was just wondering if just going up there and doing some slashes would be faster or not. Either way, that boss is defeated. Which puts
New life
Datlossit
spinning in a circle.
Datlossit the first one to get all the crystals, but his partner, as long as they don't die here or something, will be the first one to gain his tower.
Which room did New Life die in?
I'm not sure. I was watching ninnyz.
Yeah, where do you go down? That's interesting. They don't have as many hearts as ninnyz, who has taken quite a beating from that expedition there.
Ah, it appears it was chain chops.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah. And blue mail chain chomps are not easy to deal with. And he doesn't have cape at all, so no safeties.
Did they just not find Cape? Neither one of them seemed to have it. Where the heck was Cape? What's the deal?
Alright, so Ninny's going to be heading over into Ganon's tower.
Where could this big key turn out to be here?
Place your bets, folks. Give me a
I
number.
usually guess Bob chest.
I'm gonna go 2. How about it? Throw it at me. The seed owes the players. That's what I think.
I'll say 6.
Is he going
No,
right? He is.
So they are going to split up their duties here.
Might as well with datlossit about to enter the tower right behind.
Yeah.
It really makes sense.
Man, they are really close together. Wow, that panned out really well for him. Red team had they were really neck and neck for a long time there, but Red team had a couple of mistakes that I think cost them all the time. New Life died, and Paris ran from a dungeon, and that really slowed him down for a couple minutes there. And New Life just died again apparently in Turtle Rock to the Chain Chomps, so that's twice. This race is so close that I think that's making the difference here.
Oh, there's the can of burner if you ever wanted it.
Second best game.
Nothing on the right side.
And that now will make Ninny's pretty much a stalker to what datlossit is doing.
datlossit drinking another potion. They really need to use the net and get some fairies, I guess, at this point.
Well, with the communication between these two, I wouldn't be surprised if Ninny's just goes right straight down, and there it is.
Big key. There it is. What number is
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And look how close these guys are going to be.
that? Right behind each other. Oh man, they have a huge lead right now because of the situation.
I don't know if you're going to be able to figure out this average between these two runners, Smite.
It'll just be the same. It's just... What number chest was that? I'm trying to think. There are 5 on the right.
A 2 for datlossit, or for Ninny's anyway.
I think it was chest
no.
11.
Turned out to be 12. Since datlossit got to check the 4 that were in the that room that has the floor that opens up when you open the top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 6 on the right side, then...
Only one they didn't
Yeah,
check was
so
the tile
Republic.
room.
I don't think the silvers will be a problem for these players. They're not going to quest for those. I'm curious where they are. I can look it up after this is done.
It's either in Turtle Rock or here in Ganon's Tower.
datlossit is giving up his lead for a couple safety fairies, which I understand completely at this point, man. And he wants that mana too, I think, yeah. It's a nice little room. The one room where bonk is naturally required. He's got to do the gauntlet, and he wants to make sure he makes it through. You don't want to die here.
Yeah, because that's going to make your average even harder, and you don't know where your other players are, and you know that they are good runners too.
With 5 hearts, I don't know if I'd be above doing Bombos strats here.
I knew we were in for a good race because this seed was not fun, and here we are at 92 minutes, and we are wrapping it up. Everyone's gonna finish in an hour 45 or so. Everybody.
Parisian player about to jump into Ganon's tower now.
Yep, he's got it all.
And so is New Life.
Their team is only a couple minutes behind. A mistake here could cost the green team the game still.
Especially
They
considering the fact that datlossit is still playing with only 5 hearts.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
way up the tower. They're wrapping up the tower, but they're only 4 or 5 minutes ahead. They're not immortal or anything here.
5-heart silverless isn't the most fun way to play.
And that's the reason why datlossit's not doing bombo strats for the gauntlet, because he wants to hold on to as much magic as he possibly can for whatever else the seed has to offer him.
Yeah, fair enough. There's so many full magics still.
He's gotta be careful, he's almost empty.
Oh, ninnyz will be fine. We'll have enough for this room, and then we'll get a full decanter coming up in the next room.
I hope they have a heal. I hope they don't need it, I guess. It's more accurate.
We're at a state right now where if either of these guys die, they pretty much might be making this a more interesting race, much tighter than it already is, if not throwing the race.
Yeah, them dying would set them behind the other two coming in, and those two have quite a bit of tankiness on them, so I don't think they're going to die. Don't see that happening.
New Life about to find the big key, and that will send Parisian player in the other direction.
Moldorm 1 is dead. Here comes the second Moldorm. Yeah, I think opening chests that are free is still a good idea if you don't have the silvers, especially in teams. I think it's worth the 2 seconds it takes. I think it's a good idea.
Yes.
But
I
I wouldn't
validation
go.
silvers the other day in practice. It was nice.
By no means am I saying explore the tower, find those suckers, but the ones that are in front of you, you probably should open, especially because it's not just you benefiting. If you find silver arrows in there, it's going to be a big deal.
You know what ninnyz is doing? Trying to emulate datlossit's current 4 hearts.
They are one phase behind each other on Aghanim. They are right next to each other.
Datlossit got a 2 instead of ninnyz 1.
Uh-oh. Time to throw it in. It's not synced anymore. Datlossit almost has this. I don't think ninnyz has fairies. Okay. They both got him at the same time. It's Ganon time for green team.
Oh my god, this
This is real.
really interesting.
And as for red team, they're on their way up, but they really need green team to make a mistake at this point. That's the only hope they have. And I mean, neither one of them have health, but datlossit is actually the safer one here. I think he's got 2 fairies. I don't think ninnyz does. I think datlossit's okay.
As long as shenanigans don't happen.
ninnyz has to be extremely careful, but they do have the gold sword. They just need to be able to spin really well. That's what needs to happen here.
Yep, butter sword, so this shouldn't be too difficult, at least the first couple of stages.
Yep, nice hook shots. Ganon doesn't understand this technology that you're using on him. Be immune.
If these guys get the same pattern, well, they should get the same pattern, but these guys do the same results here, this should be kind of within seconds of each other.
We've had that before. We've had 4 seconds difference already, and that was an easy average to figure out. That kicked ass. I like easy math. Just throw it at me. Just subtract 2 from the time, and you got it. That's it.
Ganon's tower had the silvers.
Yeah, I can see where those are at this point, I guess. Let's take a look. north of Armos room. Had to kill Armos for those. Definitely not worth it. Magic powder was in there with it. The two things that you would want that are still missing are both behind Armos in this seed. Nobody's going after those. No way. Well, the quest to kill Ganon in slow-mo has begun. It's only 12 spins, though. It's not that bad.
Yep, 12 spins. Each one is within a phase of each other. They could almost, at this point, just know where Ganon's going to be.
Man, this is so close.
A little nervous for him because a mistake here could happen. It would kill them, maybe. It would knock them off. That would
Ooh,
hurt.
Ninny's down to a half a heart, yeah.
This could be bad. He's being extremely careful. He's got it. Ganon's dead on Ninny's screen. Datlossit as well. That's it.
GG.
Nice work.
GG for green team.
What a race. Let me mark
Maybe the
these
first
times
time
down.
green team has won a race.
Oh yeah? I don't know about that. It might be. 138.43 and 138.46.
Good luck counting the average between those two times smite.
Well,
Hard math.
I don't have to worry about it because they got first and second. Math is pointless here. That's what I say.
That's a good answer.
I don't care how hard it is. I'm not doing it.
It's sub 140 for a pedestal seat, though.
Yeah, that's really good. Well, I knew this would be an intense match. That definitely came down to strategy, I think. And Red Team did make a couple mistakes, and it's close enough that it might have made the difference. Those deaths that New Life took certainly didn't help. I don't think Paris took any deaths, but I feel like they did have to run away once. I didn't see what happened, though. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask.
You know, the interesting thing is that they are not that far behind each other either.
Yeah, they'll be right beside each other as well.
Datlossit with the 5-heart completion.
That loss
Hey, wasn't
crazy.
that?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, wasn't that a deathless run?
I think so. He had enough stuff to survive everything. That loss is one of the guys who's been hanging out while I was learning this, telling me how to improve. Well, these guys on the red team are gonna go terrorize the losers bracket, I think. It's gonna... They're both on Ganon now.
So that Datlossit and Ninnyz now goes on to face off against the hook shot long shots.
That'll be an interesting match as well.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
And that's round 3. Isn't that the start of open seeds?
That's right. Hey, congratulations, guys. Nice work.
Hey, we won?
GG.
Holy crap! What happened to those other two? Did they struggle to find Ice Rod?
They had, honestly, they seemed like they might have been in ahead of you at one point. Like, they rushed the pendants, and, I don't
wow.
know, they just didn't get it done as fast as you. Honestly, that's what it came down to, I think. You just,
Oh man, so I'm guessing they must have gambled wrong on stuff then.
I mean, they're only a couple minutes behind you. I would say it just came down to, a couple mistakes, a couple minor mistakes, playing mistakes, really.
Yeah,
Well, death
I
here
made a
and
few. I'm sorry. I made a few mistakes myself, like trying to go in the pod without money, and forgetting and accidentally flew away from catfish, I think, and no, yeah, just catfish, something like that. Apologies.
Everyone was playing really well, and for like the first hour, anytime I would look left and right, players on both teams would be doing the exact same thing.
Like, speaking of that, I can't believe it. I went through this entire run, which is 5 hearts. I have never done that ever
nice.
before.
Yes,
Nice work.
I had
it's
to
insane.
I had to use 3 potions for out.
That was an intense fight the entire time. I wasn't sure if you'd make it. And then you got 2 fairies, and I was relaxing a little bit.
Yeah, the whole time that he was running around, he's just like, oh man, I don't have enough hearts, I don't have enough this. I was like, as soon as I found where the red mail was, I was like, you need to go to Ice Palace, you gotta get that red mail, dude.
I thought it was funny that you were the one who did Spike Cave with your 5 hearts.
Yeah, I had no choice. I was just so desperate to find that ice rod. I had to do it. And in the end, that seriously, screw that ice rod. Mimic Cave of all places. And not only that, for our first ever match, a pedestal seed.
Well, these
Yeah,
two,
that was pretty nuts.
These two just
That's
synchronized
GG
their
for
clear
Red
time at 1:43.22. I saw that.
Because on the top of that, I was discussing with ninnyz that if we didn't find the ice rod anytime soon, I was just thinking it was in Mire or Turok, and we split at that point. He went to Mire, and I went to Turok.
Yeah, I wanted him to split over there because I still needed to do desert to get the crystal, and I was like, it'll be better for our time since you've already done desert for you just to finish up with Mire since Mire was so quick. I mean, just getting that that big key on the bridge and just like speed running straight to
It was a very
Vitreous.
fast Mire.
Yeah, it was crazy though. Like I was saying, you know, VIP to datlossit for finding the pedestal and you know getting us that information.
Yeah, I made that right call. We just needed that information, and I think it gave us the lead.
You found out about the pedestal about 45 seconds before
Yeah.
the other team did.
I swear to God, everything that you did was being mimicked on the other side. Everything was the same on both sides at all times.
It was a mirror.
Oh my God.
Pretty much the summary of the first hour, whatever datlossit was doing, New Life was doing, whatever ninnyz was doing, Parisian player was doing.
Yo, what's up, Adrian?
I'm gonna bring New Life and Paris in here as well.
Yeah, bring them in. Go on ahead.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
Good game.
congratulations.
That was a really close.
Thanks.
That was like
Well,
we were saying.
It's 4 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that close.
I mean, up until the end game anyway, whatever was happening on one side was happening on the right side, like to the second almost. Like you were checking the pedestal at the same time, you were doing blinds at the same time. All those things kept syncing up
Yeah.
the entire race.
My mistake was to go, like, obviously it gave us the information of the pedestal, but I had to go to Mothula with the fighter sword.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that,
that sucked. I did not go to Morphin with Fires. I had Master Sword before then.
yeah, that was, I think the main mistake we did, like, that lost us the race was not checking the mushroom and not
Yeah, that
getting the
hurt,
master
yeah.
sword.
Yeah, we nearly checked it quite early.
Yeah, that was
And Yeah, also that cost me 2 mistakes in one, like the mushroom, and also I went into Path of Darkness without the lamp. It's not the problem of not having the lamp, because the
I
maze
guess-
is okay, but I had, for Turtle Room, I had Fire Sword, no lamp, no Fire Rod, and no
Oh.
Ether. So I have to
I
do it
don't
with...
want to image that ever. Like, I don't ever do Tarun. If I have Master Sword the least, Fire Sword, no way. No way.
So that cost me a
That
lot,
really
and
sucked to you. I feel sorry.
also the mistakes I made, like Thief's Time. My Thief's Time is a pure joke. My writing here, what the fuck am I doing? And
that was-
I
that
did
was
also a big mistake. Also another mistake in Path of Darkness of going to the dark room without having a key. Hello, a key.
Damn. No, we did a lot of my ice palace bomb jump. I missed it like 10 times.
Had to use the potion
Oh,
there.
that sucks too. I got Ice Palace jump on first try.
Yeah, like I missed a lot of things. I messed up a lot.
So we're
So-
playing Zarbi Coven next
Yep.
round.
Oh, speaking of that, who are we up against next, S-Mite?
Let me see
Sem
here.
by an XH9 or something like that. SM by are you guys playing?
Yep, the hook shot, long shots coming up next round for datlossit and ninnyz. SM by and
Yo, by the way, where's
HX9.
ninnyz?
Yo, what up?
There you are. What? You don't want to talk to me?
No, it's just I just muted the microphone while I was typing. I was just
Oh.
like telling
Oh, I
chat
see.
and all that stuff and just signing off.
New
Congrats,
Life,
ninnyz,
Paris, you'll be up against Cavan 856 and Zarby 89 in the.
Oh, man. Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
actually-
crazy. But yeah,
Oh,
like that
Kevin was
loss that
going
he was saying the whole time is like, man, like I don't know if we're ahead, I don't know if we're behind, and I was like letting him know, it's like New Life and Parisian, like we're up against
But,
people
yeah,
that we're at
speaking
equal
of-
skill levels for, so
Exactly.
we just gotta like take it and like every time that he was like, I have like 3 hearts and I'm gonna do like the speed strats for Trinex. I was like, you might want to take it a little bit careful. He's like, no, I'm just gonna do it. And,
actually
and then
did
he
the
just
speed.
did it, and I was like, are you kidding me? He's just like,
yeah, I did.
he's just blasting through this seed, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
got
died in.
perfect Trinex, pretty much. I did not mess up any of the hits. The only thing I could not do right now is stun out Ice Head immediately. That's the one thing I cannot do. It
Oh,
takes me
man.
You
about a
had
few seconds
5
to
hearts
stun
and
it.
had 0 deaths. Like you had the perfect game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Never again, please.
Yeah,
It was harrowing
like,
to watch. Let me tell you.
But did you both finish at the same time because you done?
Yeah, we
both,
finished about 4 seconds apart.
That's
Yeah.
incredible because it's same for us also. Which is, I just maybe I finished like a bit after him because I finished with the moonwalk for fun.
You both
But-
entered at the same time.
Yeah, on my
Okay.
screen, it looked pretty much exactly the same. So I just put it in the same. I thought you did it on purpose, honestly.
Yeah, I know it was
Sorry.
finished, so that's why I did not only the moonwalk but a rebound also on the left side.
Wow, did you guys leave anything unchecked?
In the overworld, no, we did. We checked everything. We
Yeah,
pretty much
you-
90%
you have-
completed
you have to,
everything
so-
except we did everything except 40 clearing tower against tower. We checked everything else.
Damn, that's
Well,
crazy.
We didn't check the laser skips, of course.
Yeah,
Did
we
not
didn't.
check Iron. We skipped that. I had enough keys to go try next.
Now,
Yeah.
New Life and Parisian, did you guys skip the 2 chests that are in the drained room in the swamp?
No,
No.
that's how I knew where the tempered sword was.
The gold sword should have been in there too. Like,
Actually,
we
no.
weren't sure
I
why we
think
didn't
this
have it.
actually. Hold on a minute. I actually know what happened. I think this was a progression seed. So, because the other sword upgrade
Yeah.
was in the ballroom in Swamp House. That's how I got it after just before August. Nitty's pointed it out.
Oh wait.
So you guys must have missed the Buzz sword upgrade.
Yeah, there was 2 swords in Swamp.
Oh, there was.
yeah, we weren't sure why you didn't have
Where?
the gold sword.
I
was
was the one
well,
In
to.
the
very
room south
bottom
of
of
the
Palace.
hookshot room.
Yeah, south of that. It was in there.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
he
check-
was
I didn't
gonna
check
go
that.
do some more risky stuff, and I was like, no, there's 2 swords here in Swamp. I need you to get over here
Yeah,
so that way we can have the
speaking of
same
that-
sword.
Oh,
Sorry.
where was the first sword in Swamp?
It was right underneath, the room right below the big key.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
know
and
which
now
one.
that you say that, yeah, I skipped this one.
Oh, that's a bummer, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
I think.
thank God it wasn't the ice rod though.
Yeah,
I know,
think
right?
that's
For
there.
real.
Yeah.
That would have been a nightmare because when
Yeah,
you miss something like that in
actually-
teams, it's like, where the heck is it? And you don't know who made
Exactly.
the mistake.
And Smite, you knew where everything was in this seed, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't.
correct.
I didn't look at too much of it. I just saw what was on the altar and I said, okay, we'll use this.
I was about to say, it's like you look at this, you see the pedestal, and you just go, "This is going to be great." How was chat reacting to like the pedestal and
Yeah,
like
I
the
missed
ice
this.
rock
How was
locations?
chat reacting to
Oh,
that?
they had fun with it.
Well,
No.
if you were wondering, silver arrows and magic powder were both buying Armos. Nobody found those.
Yep, I was pretty
Yeah.
annoyed on that. This was a
Where?
brutal seed.
Oh,
Well, I was a
And,
minute away from that, but he found big key just.
Yeah, Ganon's tower behind Armos where nobody was going because everyone had the big
And
key by
it-
then.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, Big Key was in Fireball Room. Like, speaking of that, in all my runs previously, I had that Big Key in there like 8 times the last week.
wow.
It's ridiculous. 8
Sheesh,
times.
New Life. Couldn't you have found the big key a little slower?
Which one? Oh, me?
In Ganon's tower, so Parisian could get the silvers.
Oh, true.
Hmm.
Yeah, because we entered almost at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Entered first, like with 20 seconds ahead, so we
So you
said
guys
that.
found the silvers?
No,
No, we didn't. We skipped
Oh.
it completely. We
but
didn't
we
know it
had
was
gold
there.
sword at Ganon, which made it faster.
Yeah, we both
Yeah,
had to
but-
be silverless.
Technically, no, but
Well, yeah, it's a
I-
little bit faster. Well,
it's
not
easier, but it's not faster.
It's true.
True,
It's
true Parisian. It's easier.
Because-
I got the
point
optimal
out,
fight, so
right.
I can say, well, not the third, fourth phase, but 2 first phase were optimal.
Yeah, I had really good RNG with where he warped.
Okay.
I only had 1 cycles for each of the phases.
Because me and ninnyz entered Ganon with just only 2.5 hearts, and pretty much at that point, Ganon could just one-shot us, and we think we pretty much took no damage.
No, I got winged by the fire bats. I was at like a quarter of a heart at the very
Oh
end.
dang! I didn't take any hits.
Wow, that's good. Good job, guys. I'm
I
impressed.
missed 2 hits on Ganon though, unfortunately, so it wasn't a perfect.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you guys don't get to continue. You guys are good friends, and it always
Don't
sucks when
say
you're
that,
up against
man.
your friends.
Don't say
No,
that.
but-
Next time we
Absolutely.
come to losers
Bro, we're in
bracket.
loser bracket, bro.
Yeah, but
This
yeah.
You
is
guys
the
loser
chance
bracket?
to come back and beat our asses.
If I
It's
did-
not
for
over.
yet.
If I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
say it like
Double
this, we have a
elimination.
chance. But it was
Gotcha.
so
I did not
bad.
know about the
It was
loser
so
bracket.
bad.
Well, then you guys got to work your way all the way through that bracket so we can fight you at the end.
Absolutely.
We actually
Yeah.
get that it is. We still got a lot of strong opponents this tournament.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
Well,
thanks
I
for
got
playing.
I
faith in
think
my
the only
partner.
one. I think the only partner you should really worry about in our bracket now is maybe Wild
Anaconda, Alucard
Yeah,
is strong.
Yeah,
But-
our
and
card,
maybe
yeah,
Jet,
like
maybe
a
Jet
decade.
and cross
Like,
product.
he's
too.
always on the top of the reels.
Maybe.
and
Probably
crazy.
Jet and cross products.
But yeah,
hey,
those are the two
hey,
strong
hey! I might have a chance.
Who
Are you in
oh,
our brackets?
Yeah.
On
I
our
did not
side
know
of
that
the
you
bracket?
jumped on in, dude. Well, heck yeah, Aaron or Adrian. My bad, not Aaron.
We'll see how it goes. We still got to get our second round match scheduled, anyways. You guys gave us a good race. It was a lot of
Yeah, it was
fun
a great
watching both of you guys side by side.
It was a lot of fun.
I would have said yes if I had won, but I must
Well,
say
thanks
no.
for playing. I'll get your matches
Yeah.
organized as soon as
This
I
was
can.
a fantastic race.
All right. Yeah, it
Remember
was
5 hearts
fun.
again, please.
And thanks for hosting us, Mike.
Yep. Take it
Yeah.
easy, everybody.
Thanks for
I'm
hosting
gonna
us, mate. Yeah,
All right.
that was
myself.
GG,
fantastic.
everybody.
See you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you,
GG.
guys. I hope you all enjoyed this.